going on, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk. Michael back at it with another video talking, of course, the Chicago Bears. And we have to talk about it. I did a video on how Matt Eberflus is favorite to win Coach of the Year this year, but we haven't really talked about is he on the hot seat this year. So before we begin with today's video, I do want to remind everybody, if you're new to the channel and you stumble across this video, please hit the big red subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, and leave a like for more of Bears content. So, Matt Eberflus going into year 3 with a losing record. I'm looking at it right now. His record is 10-24. And going into next year, with a lot of pressure on him, the question that we have is Matt Eberflus going to be on the hot seat this year? And I'm going to have to say yes, for the specific reason only. When the season ended, the question was, what do you do with Justin Fields? What do you do with the coaching staff? They decided to fire Luke Getsy, trade away Justin Fields, but keep Matt Eberflus, a guy that has a lot of question marks, a guy that, yes, he did turn over the defense. We saw how the defense played during the end of the year. However, it was because prior to that situation, the only reason why Eberflus had play calling duties in the first place was because of the Allen Williams situation. And another reason, which is the reason why the defense clicked, was because of Montez Sweat. The Montez Sweat trade that the Bears did last year, that was the whole reason the defense started clicking under Matt Eberflus. So the question is, what do you do if Montez Sweat goes down? Does the defense still play like it has been doing, or does it regress? Or does it turn back into the defense before Montez Sweat? So what really scares me, and I've said this with the whole Justin Fields and Caleb Williams thing, you get rid of Fields with a guy that's going to be on the hot seat this year. You're relying on a rookie quarterback to save that head coaching job, because previous times with the whole Mitch Trubisky, John Fox, the Justin Fields and Matt Nagy, remember the first year of the rookie year? Yeah, I remember. It led to those coaching jobs get canned. And guess what? The whole coaching staff is going to get canned too. That means Shane Waldron is going to get canned too. And they're not going to promote from within. I do see a lot of people insinuating that if we fire Matt Eberflus, we're going to promote Shane Waldron from within and have him become the head coach. Look, when you get rid of the head coach, you get rid of everybody. Point blank, period. Because that's the bottom line when you get fired. You don't promote from within. You usually start from scratch all over again. And the question was, did I want Matt Eberflus to stay? No, I did not want Matt Eberflus to stay. I wanted to upgrade. I wanted the Bears to go get a guy like Jim Harbaugh before he went to the Chargers. I wanted the Bears to go get Ben Johnson. Basically, I wanted a offensive head coach. that can, because imagine Jim Harbaugh with Caleb Williams right now. And realistically, Eberflus, and I know everyone has their mixed opinions about, oh, did Ryan Poles hire Matt Eberflus or was it the McCaskies? This could be a stain on Ryan Poles as well, because he had the opportunity to fire Matt Eberflus, which he says, nah, I believe we can win with Matt Eberflus. And he decided to give Matt Eberflus another year with a rookie quarterback in Caleb Williams, which, let's say Caleb turns into generational, or he has a rookie year like, well, generational, that would mean Matt Eberflus keeps his job. But let's say he has a rookie year like Trevor Lawrence or Peyton Manning for that matter. Matt Eberflus is going to get canned. And they're not going to say, oh, you may have to give Matt Eberflus time because that was his first year with a rookie quarterback. In the real NFL, with what I'm seeing with these two eyes, it's telling me that Matt Eberflus has a lot of things up to plate. Some of the decisions that he has made with putting Justin Jones in coverage, or with a lot of decisions getting outcoached by Sean Payton, Matt LaFleur, and Kevin Stefanski. He got outcoached by many of these coaching staffs. But if any quarterbacks have told us that quarterbacks can succeed with a defensive coordinator, Josh Allen did it with McDermott. CJ Stroud did it with what's his face? I'm trying to think of the Texans head coach. Oh, DeMeco Ryans. So I'm not saying a quarterback 100% cannot succeed with a defensive coordinator being the head coach. But the past teams that have won the Super Bowl have won it off of a offensive coordinator. Andy Reid, Sean McVay. Of course, you have the Bill Belichick's, but that was because of, right now, it's all because of Brady. So, and I look at the teams that made it to the title game. John Harbaugh was a special teams coordinator, granted. Andy Reid, offensive coordinator. Kyle Shanahan. Well, the two teams that were in the Super Bowl this year had offensive head coaches. Andy Reid and not Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan. So, even though a quarterback can succeed with a defensive coordinator, but let's say Caleb Williams does turn generational, Shane Waldron's getting a head coaching job. So what do you do? That's the downside of having a defensive coordinator as a head coach. When you have a potential star quarterback. The offensive coordinator gets a head coaching job. What do? So I do believe Matt Eberflus is on the hot seat this year, but what would it take for him to stay? So the Bears' record last year was 7-10. I do believe if you 2 more games, so if we say 8 or 9 or 9-8, and the Bears sneak into the playoffs, or they almost sneak into the playoffs, Matt Eberflus is staying another year, because the front office is going to look at that and see that as improvement. Anything less than that, he's going to get canned. And we have to repeat the same old cycle that the Bears have been doing for a while. And I'm not going to give it the benefit of the doubt if it does, because I've seen it already. So let me know if you all think that if Matt Eberflus is on the hot seat. Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and bear down.